Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Reed. It's Edwards with a drive. Back to Reed. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And they're on the run. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Now here's Edwards. Down low. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Now that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Pass to Toppin. To the middle. And Siakam gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make them uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes. Oh, my goodness. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And he gets the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Pass to Artest. Inside. Siakam. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Edwards looking for an opening. Shot clock at 3. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Indiana trailing here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. McDaniels with some nice D.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Nembhard. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, right there, DiVincenzo feels out the defense and scores it himself.
Pass to Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's Shannon. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
To the inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Stan, you look at Naz Reid. He gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Siakam. Miller pulls it in.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And he drives in. Dillingham, no good. Pacers trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The drive by Siakam. That shot off the mark. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initially.
Outside Neesmith. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Dillingham. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Neesmith. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game. Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt without it, Grant. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And it's good. 2 points. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
To the paint. Gobert inside. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Artest. They get it back. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Launches it. And it's Siakam again missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Left side, Edwards. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Edwards with it. 14 points for him. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Edwards attacking, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Outside Neesmith. Halliburton's got an open look. Cans it from the wing. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Pacers trail by 14. And here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
DiVincenzo driving. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Huff. Off target from outside. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Randall. Yet to see a basket. And it's Randall with the jam.
Showing off the handles. Randall calling his own number.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Toppin.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you, Brian.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Who poked away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. Now Edwards. 18 points for him. Clock at 4. Got a piece of it. Outside Matherin. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Out to the wing. From behind the arc. Huff pulls it in. Pacers trail by 17. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
These are his first free throws of the game. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Shannon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shannon's got his first bucket in this one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Shannon. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top, up by 16. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Nembhard. Over Dillingham. Outside Matherin. Back to Nembhard. With the teardrop. Count it.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Here's Dillingham. Stolen by Siakam. And no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said, "Keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up." Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The 3, DiVincenzo. Huff pulls it in. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Artest. Off the mark there with a 3. DiVincenzo on the wing. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Excellent possession there. If you set up DiVincenzo, it usually leads to points.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Edwards with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. And he slams it down.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
That one's in there.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 17-point game. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
The intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Here's McDaniels. Clock at 6. Now DiVincenzo. Halliburton punching in. Yes, sir! Count it!
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Halliburton rips down the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. No, it's off target. Driving in. It's good.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's McDaniels. He launches. The 3 is in.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Outside DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Steps back. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from the Motor City as the Pistons take it to the hardwood at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Toronto. And it's the Pacers ball. Pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by Cunningham. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few fears.
And Clark for the Pacers, a team you used to play for, the trade in 2022 for Tyrese Halliburton, charting a new course for the franchise.
Boy, he's been such a phenomenal catalyst for this surge in Pacer basketball recently. A gifted floor general, loves to be able to get out and play in the open court, is a magnetizing force in positivity for this Pacer team. Great teammate, great leader, and really is the face of the franchise currently.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Detroit. And Siakam throws it down.
Really good use of the screen and roll there by Siakam. He understands how to capitalize in these situations.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, T.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Back to Ivy. Pass to Duran. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
There's a good screen. The drive by Siakam. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Now Thompson. Going inside. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot, on the run, or Sear, tough to catch.
Pass to Huff. This one for 3. Indiana again missing. Ivy with the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Down low. Huff.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Indiana making a change here. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here is our test.
Watch out now. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Pass to Ivy. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Asar Thompson.
With that little quick burst, it's really tough to slow Andrew Nembhard down there.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Nembhard with it.
Well, Nembhard is full of craftiness as a player and really understands how to draw fouls.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Cunningham. Toppin pulls it in. Here's Nembhard. He has 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
The good games.
16.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Here's Huff. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. LeVert with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton outside. Halliburton, good look inside. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you guys.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton right side. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself. So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
So both teams changing it up here. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now, Nembhard. He's got 5. In the corner, it's Toppin. From outside, off the mark.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's our test. Detroit with the rebound.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
Siakam outside. Pass to Artest. And it's blocked.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Indiana trailing here. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. In the corner, it's Toppin. Back to Nembhard. Up and in on the layup. Nembhard's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Nembhard with it. He has 7. Pass to Siakam. There's a screen by Toppin. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Pacers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Artest. Here's Huff. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 to shoot. Neesmith can't get it to go. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Halliburton with the steal for the lead. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana.
Those are fun to watch. Spicy P converts the fast break.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality. Guys, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Siakam. And there it is for him. That's 7 points for Siakam.
Boy, that wingspan of Siakam helping him down low. He can take a hit and still finish.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Pass to Siakam. There's a screen. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 3. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. The screen from Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on our test.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Drops in the tray. Halliburton's got 9.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range, I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's deflected. On the wing, Harris. A 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Robinson. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Stewart.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
It's LeVert on the wing. To the middle. And stolen by Siakam. It's stolen by Harris. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's the Pistons now. 3-point lead. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Robinson for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Nembhard. Great D that time from LeVert.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way out.
Back to Robinson. It's LeVert on the wing. Robinson drives in.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to LeVert. Back to Sasser. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. Sasser's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pistons. And so it's Indiana with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And here's LeVert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LeVert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons. Nembhard. And Toppin throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this thing.
Harris's shot is off. Pacers trail by 7. Now Nembhard. Inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. Clock up 2 there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Clock at 4. Here's Huff. Misses the baby hook. Pistons leading by 9. To the paint. Here's Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Now, here's Nesmith. No good there. Fast break Detroit. Stewart. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Well, Obi Toppin Clark has always been a guy that goes right at the rim.
Yeah, I think dunking was instilled in him at an early age because he does it in a variety of flavorful ways, if you will. His father was a street ball legend, and his college coach encouraged him to have that dunk-first mentality every chance he got.
Now Thompson takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Pacers trailed by 11.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Halliburton. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. There's the drive. Strong move off the glass.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
The drive by Thompson. Thompson. Oh, strong tip in.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Ivy outside. Toppin with the steal. Driving in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Pistons leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Detroit.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
Hey, guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against Indiana.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Halliburton, he's off from 3.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Cunningham. The 3 is off. Halliburton with it. It's tipped. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.